Article 8 of the Human Rights Act states that every individual has the right to a private life. The problem is that statement even applicable in this day and age? Hello everyone, my name is Jutin Al-Ahmed and today I'm going to be discussing the importance of privacy. Let's begin with defining what privacy is. In the English dictionary, privacy is defined as a state where somebody isn't observed or disturbed and they basically have the right to do what they want privately. Obviously, I've not recited it from word to word, but that's the gist of it. Privacy is very, very important in my opinion. It allows people to have their own freedom, their own space. It allows people to think the way they want to, and hopefully, and mainly to be fair, to abide by law and be a law-abiding citizen. Now, in this day and age, I personally feel privacy, there is no such thing. Everybody's monitored through social media, through even cameras, which are everywhere in the UK and probably in every other country as well. Obviously, I can't speak for any other country as I don't live in any other country, lol. But anyway, privacy, in my opinion, is such an important aspect that people need to think about. To have a private life is something which should be a human right. Something that everybody should be able to enjoy and take advantage of. Sadly, as I've mentioned, due to what I've said, it's not really possible in this day and age. Now, the question is, why is privacy so important? In my personal opinion, privacy is so important, not even for the normal factors of what people talk about regarding identity theft and to prevent fraud from happening. To me, that's not as important as, I would say, mental health. The reason I say this is because sometimes you need your own space. Sometimes having that bit of privacy is something that allows you to think outside the box, understand and realign your goals and what you want to do in life. Not having a private life and always getting harassed, or I'm not even talking about just going out. Who harasses who? You don't just go out on the street and just get harassed. I'm talking about the fact that this social media out there, which in my opinion, it has its pros and cons, mainly in my opinion cons, sadly. Many people don't agree with me on this, but this affects people's privacy to the extent that you can't even upload specific stuff without everybody knowing, even if they're not on your friends list. What I mean by this is there's certain aspects where companies, for example, like Facebook and stuff, try and make it where you don't you can control your privacy. This isn't something that works anymore. Why? All information is free to the public. What do I mean by this? Say let's just do a quick chain of events here. Say, for example, I uploaded something onto Facebook and one of my friends saw it, somebody that I'm close to. That person can potentially like it or share it. This can then be fed back into their friend list. Other people can do this and it'll just move on like this. So there is no such thing as privacy, in my opinion. I know this may sound so silly, like I'm complaining about this. It's not really a complaint. I personally think it's got more to do with what I normally say, the fact of modern slavery, the fact that we don't have our own real life to live. We're just a little peon that's living in this world, and we're just having to do what we need to do to live. I know that we're meant to have like our freedom of choice, this and that. Do we? Like, I'm trying to allow everybody to think about privacy and the fact that privacy is so important, and I'm trying to help everybody, all my viewers, open their mind and try and think, do we have a private life? Do we have the luxury of having a private life? Or do we have to be involved with all of this social media, with all of the internet? Because if we don't, do we have the fear of the fact that we'll be left behind? Are we having a positive impact in society with having all of this privacy levels being decreased? Some people may argue that no, privacy isn't getting decreased. You still have the right to your information, and that there is no such thing as, oh, there is no privacy. If you want to be private, you can. Why are you on YouTube? You don't need to be on YouTube, this and that. That's not my complaint. My complaint mainly is privacy should be something that everybody is automatically entitled to the extent that nobody would disturb them or harass them, and no, they don't need to come out their own comfort zone. I think privacy is very, very important because it allows people to have safety. So having a private life, doing what you need to do to live your life and be happy mentally, it allows you to keep your family safe, you be safe, keep anybody around you safe, and keep your information safe. There's privacy got to do with just you living, and then there's privacy got to do with your personal information and your information that you want the public to see. How, to what extent do you want public to see your information? Personal information like your date of birth, your name, where you live, etc. This is just information that's yours. The question is all of this private? Let me explain something. There's quite a few courses and stuff that you can do, right? Look into something called footprinting and reconnaissance. There's a lot of information on the internet. I don't know if that's a good thing. It is for learning purposes, but listen, I in my opinion, I've got a good heart, right? I don't have any ill intentions for people. If people harm me and stuff, I try to ignore it and move on. Obviously, if it gets to a certain extent, I can't. I need to be involved. But anyways, what I mean is, there's a lot of malicious people out there, and your information is potentially out there. Even like Googling your name or whatever, like yourself right now, just Google your name, see what's out there, do some background checks on yourself. It just comes down to, do you want that information out there? Do we actually have the right to a private life? You know, we say that, oh yeah, we do, but from a young age, look at young people making TikToks and young people being on social media, Instagram, this and that. This world has become something where you're always on social media. People are uploading millions of stuff every day, probably billions of content every day. Now, does that mean you still have a private life? Are you actually educated, like in school, to be told no, don't do this or this or this or that until a certain age where you are capable of understanding? Do you want to put this out into the world where it'll be on record for life? I've got a lot of stuff that's on record for life. Not everything that I'm proud of and stuff. Obviously, I've developed as a human, as everyone does as they grow up. But it's just, this video is more of a food for thought for yourself. It's not just to educate you on what privacy is. Obviously, that was the first part of this video. I've told you what privacy is and the fact that it's our human right. This video is more to make you think, more to make you feel, hold on, how are we living in this world? Maybe we need to stop doing certain stuff. Maybe we need to do more of certain stuff. Depends on what your goal is in life, right? And how much information you're happy with having out there. For example, myself, alhamdulillah, regardless of if I've done bad or good, I don't have no secrets. Therefore, this is another reason I'm on social media. Oh, I don't say so on YouTube. I say social media. I don't always like. I'm doing YouTube stuff. Let's put it that way. I don't have anything to hide, alhamdulillah, and this is why I'm on YouTube. Because I don't really, even if people dig stuff, I don't care, because I've dealt with everything in my life, alhamdulillah. But yeah, so just do think. I want to leave it on that note for you guys. Do think, is privacy important in your life? I've provided some information about what privacy and stuff is. But anyways, if you did enjoy this, what kind of video is this? Is this an information security video? Is this more of a philosophical video? A sociological? Is that even a word? Lol. Anyways, what type of video is this? Uh, Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, do pop a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And if you're confused, do subscribe. Comment down below what your thoughts are, actually. I'm really interested to find out what your thoughts are about privacy and this current world and the current status. I'm talking from a first world perspective here. I'm not even talking from a third world perspective, because don't forget, anybody that's living in a first world country, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, there's so many people in the world which are suffering, and we're so blessed, alhamdulillah. But yeah, so just do subscribe, comment down below if you have any thoughts. I will inshallah respond to you. But yeah, lastly, let's not forget, together, let's break free from the shackles of modern slavery. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Fun fact about me, did you know I am a Muslim? A follower of Islam. If you don't know what a Muslim is, maybe just pop a quick Google search in, or watch my introduction video to this channel. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, do pop a thumbs up, comment down below if you have anything that you want to say to me, and if you're new here, do subscribe to my channel. Anyway, lastly, let's not forget, together, let's break free from the shackles of modern slavery. See you all next time. Take care.